Don't ever marry your second choice. He is not the man you still think about at 2 a.m. Don't marry him. Every girl has that one guy, the one who ruined her for everybody else. You never get over him. You just
Okay, I want to make a comment about this because I'm experiencing right now. I basically am married a woman like this. She do, she hasn't told me straight up that there's this guy that she can't get over, but she basically, after I got married, this is a hard one for me because it's hits home. And this is an advice for young guys who are with a chick and, she has experience, she's been with other men, and you're kind of like, should I move in with her? Should I get married with her? And I did the worst thing. I got a woman like that pregnant, and I did get married, and it's like the worst thing in the world. It kind of ruins your life, right? Because you I admit in the video I'm a short, fat, balding guy, and the woman that I got involved with was older than me, and she's in that baby rabies kind of moment, and she wanted to get married and do things the right way, and I'm doofy, goofy, asshole, stupid guy that decided that this was a fucking good idea. My sisters said they were hinting at this may not be a good match. They felt something, and I should have listened to them. And when we were together, everything we were having casual sex in the beginning. I guess she kind of love bombed me, and just the way I thought it was going to be a continuation after we get married. And you know, this smug woman, I, I'm being nice. This smug woman that, in my opinion, is not attractive, but I'm sure a lot of guys will find her attractive. But just to be said, um, with the big ass bug eye glasses, um, you know, just it's true. I mean, sh- look at her face. That's a woman that will ruin a man's life, put him on child support, and then be with a guy that she really wants to be with and take the house. That's the face of a woman that will do that. And she's not a unicorn in that. This is absolutely something a woman will do. This is the nature of women. They will destroy you and not care for nothing. I actually gave a test to my wife. I don't even consider my wife. I call her my daughter's mother. I don't really consider my wife because she's not my wife. We haven't been together for years, and we just tolerate each other, and it's just tolerating, and it's getting exhausting. Like you're tolerating with somebody, you're living in the same household, you're trying to get along. It's getting like exhausting. So basically, it's an exhausting environment to be in. So that's this type of woman will destroy you slowly or quickly. It's up to her. That's the problem. It's up to her. And the system in the United States benefits these type of women when they decide that they no longer want you in their lives. They want the house. They found somebody else, and they want to be with that person, and they don't care. I actually gave a test to my wife. Let me go back to the test I gave. I told her, man, I couldn't sleep last night, and I was driving, and a truck almost ran me over. She said, "Oh, you got to get more sleep." She did not give a shit. Now, one hiatus. I told her, you better get insurance just to test her. I just wanted to see because I already knew how she was gonna come out. It wasn't like I was surprised. But you want confirmation. You want to confirm your belief. So I told her, yeah, man, that truck almost hit me, and that's it. I would have been done if I didn't wake up. She said, "Oh, you gotta be more careful." And then she never mentioned it again. That's how women, when they don't feel you that way, they don't care how many kids you have with them. They don't care how you will protect them. A man will give up his life for his woman and his family, but she doesn't give a shit. Let's listen to the rest of this.
learn to live without him. He set the standard. Every kiss after him feels weaker. Every I love you sounds quieter. You also compare silently.
Another thing is her voice is so nasal. Oh my god. I mean, has she really been with a Chad? Her voice is like nasal. Do you have a cold? Do you have the flu? You should be in bed. I mean, her voice is, oh, it's a little bit annoying, but let's go through it. She's talking about that Chad, Tyrone, Abdul, that that guy that must have a 9 incher, 10 incher muscles, 6'7", perfect hair. That guy that was like, this is a slow night on a Monday chick that she can't get over him.
Every single day, even on your wedding day. You settle for safe because Dangerous broke you once again and you swore to yourself, never again. You'll say, I'm happy, while staring at the ceiling at night, wondering what he's doing right now. Your
You see what she's saying? She's saying she's happy, right? Oh, I'm happy, but she's miserable. She doesn't want to give you sex. She wants to wait every other week. I got a headache. I got to wake up early in the morning. She has no enthusiasm. She's good. She's probably a good mother, maybe. I don't know. At least the one I'm with, she's a good mother. But she does not care. You're just a tool. This is what I want. That's why let's continue. I'm gonna continue after this. But let's continue to listen because this really irritating. It's the same thing as people with a chalkboard and somebody scratching a chalkboard with their nails. This is how I feel listening to her nasal voice.
physical body will be in the bed next to your husband, but your soul will still be in that old car, that old motorcycle, the old apartment, the old version of you that felt alive. You'll teach your daughters to never settle while secretly knowing you did. One day you will see his.
This is the type of woman that will be with that chat, Tyrone Abdul, and get abused, get cheated on, and still stay in the house. And now, I mean, the guy will practically almost strangle her to death for her to move on, because she will take all kind. That's the type of woman. You ever heard that woman? Oh my God, he played her dirty. He left for days, never told anything. Comes back drunk. Uh, find out that he got another woman's pregnant, and she still sticks around. That's the woman that will be with that type of guy.
His name pop up or hear his favorite song and your heart will skip a beat like you're 19 again and you hate yourself for it. If he is not the man who still owns a piece of you, don't put his ring on your finger, because second choice love turns into first class regret.
Let me say this: whose fault is this? A guy meets her, right? A guy wants to be with her. And she's acting all flustered that she's happy she's with him, and they're all happy, and the guy thinks that, oh, he's the Chad, and she's just looking for a meal ticket, looking for comfort, looking for somebody to lean on, not not that you're that Chad guy, but more like you're just to lean on, a safety net, a provider. Hopefully you're the breeder. Sometimes that's not always the case, that you're the child, that child is yours. Sometimes you gotta be careful with that, with timing and all that. A lot of guys get caught up with a woman that she starts love bombing you. Oh, don't worry about the condom. It's not the time of the month, and then bam, she's pregnant. Oh wow, it's a miracle baby. You know. So you gotta be careful with that with these types of chicks. These women have no heart. They will destroy you and destroy your life, be with another man, kick you out of the house, don't care where you're living at, don't care where you're going. She will sleep as sound as a man that has no enemies and has the best job in the world. That's how sleeping sound she will sleep at night. Knowing that you've been thrown out, probably knows that you're in a hotel or sleeping in your car because you put a restraining order on him. Now he can't get in the house. She lies to the kid, telling the kid say that he was abusive. Shit like that. That's the type of woman that would do that.
Marry the man that you cannot live without, not the one that you can live with.
This is one of the most diabolical videos that I have ever come across in my entire.
He's not exaggerating. He is not exaggerating by saying diabolical. These are the type of women you hear about destroying men's life. These are the type of women that makes men croak themselves. That they do stupid stuff and they croak themselves. I would like to say other words, but YouTube with their algorithms, but they make men croak themselves. You know what that means? You don't know what that means? Look it up. You should know what that means. And they wouldn't care. This is the face you have in a funeral home while kissing his family members. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I should have done more, and not give a shit.
Life. I'm not sure that I've ever come across a more difficult video to react to than this one. Because imagine if you are the person that's the second guy. This is the reason why the scriptures want women as virgins to get married, because they are basically pair bonding, trauma bonding, and they are becoming.
You don't even have to be religious about this. When it comes to scriptures and all that, to each his own with religion. And I don't hate religion or anything like that, but the scriptures have ancient history in it, thousands of years of history, or whatever, or 2,000, or whatever you want to say, or more, because they have other ancient books in it. And it tells you many stories of being with women that were promiscuous and how much trouble they are and how much damage they do to men's life. Just read the Bible has many stories like that. And it's better to be with a young, untouched woman and to grow with her that she hasn't met no other men to compare you with. Because most likely you're not gonna be that chat Tyrone Habdul, you know, Rico. You're not gonna be that dude, and she's gonna compare you to that dude, and you the marriage is gonna start dissolving, and it's when it becomes just a glorified roommate, and it's fucking miserable to be in that situation.
Becoming a spiritually connected being with a person that had a piece of them. And you can't unsee what you saw. So when I see women that always are in my comments or they do their little reaction videos and they say, well, Anton, no, you should become a step baby daddy. Or Anton, no, it's okay if she has 35 bodies.
The stupidest thing you can do as a young man or older man, whichever age, is to get involved with a woman that has kids, baby daddy issues. She's those kids are never gonna be yours. You're not gonna have the authority. You're gonna be second. You're gonna be third. It's gonna be the kids, the dog, and you. And only you is needed if something needs to be fixed. You need to run to the grocery store to get something for a child of hers, not yours. When you gotta work extra hours because there's something in the house that's broken, you gotta work extra hours. Then your attention to, but otherwise you're third in the household. Remember that.
Or Anton, no, it's okay if she was a chick for the streets or she was a midnight ballerina. I have to dispute that because this woman right here is basically saying that there's always a guy, and she's not even lying. She's telling you the truth. I'm pretty sure that this was a video that is intended for only women, but y'all sent it to me, and so this is where we at. And I like to react to things in real time. She is basically confirming what every single guy's worst nightmare is being the guy that she settled for, but she has no reservation of leveraging you, using.
You know, exactly. What he said was exactly the case. I mean, she has no regard of divorce. If you get married to her and you're a man of means, because a lot of guys they see a blondie like that with a big forehead, whatever reason, they like women with big foreheads like that. They see a blondie like that with big bug eyes. For some reason, they're attracted to that. I don't know. But they bug glasses. I mean, not eyes, but bug glasses. It might also be bug eyes because some women wear these thick ass glasses that make their eyes look like much bigger than what they are. Anyway, But um, yeah, I mean, she'll have no look at her face. She'll have no problem divorcing you, taking the house, moving in her boyfriend that she's been having an affair with you for like a couple of years, kicking you out to the curb, doesn't care what happens after that. She's there early in court to get whatever she can get squeeze off of you in child support, make up lies so that way you don't have custody or semi custody of the child so that you could pay full child support so she could have the life she wants. She wants the house. She got the thug. There's always a thug, right? A thug. She has the house. She has the kids there. Now it's dangerous because you got a man in the house that no relations to the kids. That's fucking dangerous. I don't care. Okay, maybe you're good. Maybe you're one of the good guys. Oh yeah, I married a woman with kids and I was good with them. Okay, congratulations. Have a lollipop. I'm saying, in a lot of cases, it's not that way. So you gotta be careful with type of women. I had to make a comment. This is a good video. I hope Anton is okay making a comment because this is from personal experience. Personal experience. My life could go upside down any fucking day because the system works for the women, doesn't work for man. And in any moment, this could happen to me. And I'm trying to do different things to help myself in case the situation happen. I hate my fucking job. I hate the U.S. state that I'm at. I ethnically, I don't belong here. I belong somewhere in Florida or the Caribbean. This is where I'd rather be in somewhere around there, where I'm around more people like me. I could make friends because here I'm not making friends. I have tried for over 10 years, actually more than that, but I'm just saying over 10 years. And I'm miserable. I'm not miserable enough to bite a bullet, but I'm miserable enough to like, I gotta make a change in my life. And this new year, I have to. These women are dangerous.